If you're not changing, then you're choosing. You wouldn't do it to a friend, so why are you doing it to yourself? You said it, so make it happen. Why are we settling? Why are we just accepting everything that comes our way? Like, why is this job that ultimately I really don't like, but I'm grateful to have, but I don't like? What you need to do rather than what you want to do. We literally only have one life to live. How are we going to help ourselves? That's it. Wake up, girl. Get out of bed.
Let me see your hands. Wave them at them bitches hating on you with their friends. Girl, you got it. Let them know.
Good morning, y'all. Welcome back to the Heart and Hustle Diaries. It's going on 6 o'clock in the morning, and I was like, you know what? I have to make this video because I'm getting my life back on track. And I'm like, I'm sure there's other people in this world who also need help just getting back on track, because I know it's so easy to veer off of the course whenever you're just stuck in the mundane things of life. Like, you're clocking in, you're going to work, you're doing what you need to do, you're surviving, you're just living life. And you kind of forget about all these goals, dreams, aspirations, and everything that you actually want to accomplish in this lifetime because you're so stuck doing the mundane things to survive. So let this be your reminder that we are not settling this year. We are not settling for mediocrity. We are not settling at all. You're gonna get exactly what you want this year. And now is the time to hop back on the horse because, y'all, it's around that time of the year when all your New Year's resolutions are nowhere to be found. Life is hitting you hard. Shit's happening. Bills are coming. Jobs are jobbing, school is schooling, like everything is just a lot right now, and this is when people really do fall off the horse. And I know I fell victim to that, and I am off my horse right now, but we are about to hop right back on and continue on. So without further ado, let's get right into this video and let's talk about hopping right back on this horse and choosing better for our life. So this quote that I've been like hearing everywhere is lately, literally I've heard it on TikTok, Instagram, my motivational videos, YouTube. I've literally heard it everywhere. If you're not changing, then you're choosing. And I'm like, let me say that again. If you're not changing, then you're choosing. So if you're not changing your patterns in life, if you're not changing what you have going on, if you're not changing your routine, if you're not changing your daily habits, then you're choosing to stay in that stuck place. You're choosing not to grow. You're choosing not to live to your fullest potential. And that really did hit me. I was like, damn, like you're right. Like if I'm not changing it, then I'm choosing it ultimately, because we have control over our life. We have control over our daily actions. We have control over what we do every day. We have control of how we work every day to get closer to our goal. And that's another thing. We cannot rely on motivation, but we have to rely on discipline. If we rely on the motivation, on the little twinge of, oh, okay, I feel like working out, or oh, okay, I feel like waking up at 5 a.m. this morning. Okay, cool, like I love that. But what about the days where you're like, actually, I don't want to work out. Actually, I want to sleep in, I want to snooze, I want to not get up. That's when you have to really tap into discipline and to really just rely on being disciplined in order to get up. And that's the real test. Because motivation all day, every day, you can be like, oh yeah, like I feel good, like I feel great, like let's go. But like, what about whenever you don't feel great? What about whenever you don't want to go? What about whenever you want to stay in bed? That's when you have to rely on discipline. You have to think about your dreams and your goals being bigger than your desires at the moment. So being able to write down your goals and see them and to know exactly what you want, and to know that me staying in bed 30 more minutes is not pushing me closer to my goal. Or me not working out today and pushing it on tomorrow is not getting me closer to where I want to be. It's not helping me. It's not doing anything for me. Like at the end of the day, I'm going to regret not working out. I'm going to regret not moving my body. I'm going to regret just not going whenever I could have easily just went. So you have to rely on discipline and not motivation, because ultimately, you guys, you have to trust yourself. Like, you have to be the love of your own life. I also heard that yesterday. Like, you have to love yourself enough, and you have to show up for yourself. Like, if you love somebody in your life, if you love a partner, if you love your friends, whatever, think about it like that. And they're like, oh, okay, like, are you going to come do this with me? Are you going to come do that? You're like, oh, yeah, I'm going to be there. And 9 times out of 10, you're going to try your hardest to be there for them because you said that you would, correct? So why don't we act like that with ourselves? Why don't we show up for ourselves whenever we say we are? Why do we sit there and falter and be like, oh, I'll do it tomorrow. Oh, I'll do it whenever I have time. Oh, I'll do it whenever, and never get around to it? You wouldn't do it to a friend, so why are you doing it to yourself? And ultimately, your relationship with yourself is the most important thing. So like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Show up for yourself. Trust yourself enough that whenever you say you're going to do something, you are going to do it. And you're not going to stop. You're not going to sit there and be like, oh, I don't feel like it. Okay, whatever. What's the next day? Like, no, you said it, honey, so do it. You said it, so get up. You said it, so go after it. You said it, so make it happen. You're always going to regret not doing it, but you're never going to regret doing it. So I feel like that's motivation in itself to just go. Just do it. Just go. The next thing is to minimize your regret in life. That one kind of hit hard whenever I heard that yesterday. And I was actually listening to the Mel Robbins podcast yesterday. And honestly, if you're not listening to her, you definitely should go listen to her. She was talking about, I don't know, some CEO, he was like, the way that I pushed forward and the way that I chose to leave my corporate job, the way that I chose to take this leap of faith for myself was the mindset of trying to minimize his regret later on in life. So he's like, how can I minimize my regret in life? Like, am I going to regret not taking this chance on myself? Am I going to regret not going? And y'all, this is our life. Like, we only have one life to live, and life is very short, and it's very precious and very dear and very near to our hearts. So if you only have one life to live, why aren't you choosing to follow your dreams? Why aren't you chasing your dreams? Why are you settling for just anything, whatever it gives you? Like, why are we settling? Why are we just accepting everything that comes our way? Like, why are we doing that? We only have one life to live, and if you have a dream, if you have a vision, God put that vision in your heart for a reason, and it's there for a reason. So you owe it to yourself to explore that. You owe it to yourself to move forward. You owe it to yourself to try and like see what they're talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, why the hell not? Literally take that leap of faith in yourself, take a chance in yourself, and just go ahead and do it. We literally only have one life to live. And at the end of your life, do you want to look back on it and be like, damn, I wish I would have started that business 20 years ago? Or, damn, I wish I would have just gotten up early in the morning so I can really maximize my days and do what I have to do? Or, damn, I wish I would have went back to school. I wish I would have quit my job way back when. Now I'm still stuck at the same job 20 years later. I wish I would have taken that chance on myself. I wish I would have betted on myself. I wish I would have. I do not want to look back on my life in about 20, 30, 40 years and be like, I wish I would have done that. Like, I don't want to do that. I don't know about y'all, but me personally, I don't want to do it. Like, that's my biggest fear, is looking back on my life and being like, oh, I could have done more. I could have done more. No, that is not what I want no. That is not what I want for myself at all. I want to look back on my life and be like, I am so proud of you. You've put your best forward. You tried your best. You did everything you could to get to where you want to be because you had a vision, you had a goal, and you didn't give up on yourself. That's what I want. I don't want to be like, damn, I wish I would have just done it. Damn, I wish I wouldn't have stopped. That's another one. I wish I wouldn't have stopped. I wish I wouldn't have stopped. So you guys, ultimately, we only have one life to live. If you have a dream, if you have a vision, go after it. Minimize your regret. Have a plan, have a vision, have a fire in your spirit. Chase after something. Don't just settle and be going through the motion of things and be like, okay, I'm clocking into this job that I hate. I'm clocking into this job that brings me down every day. I'm clocking into this job that does nothing good for my spirit. I'm clocking into this job that ultimately I really don't like, but I'm grateful to have, but I don't like. Why are we settling for that? You know what I'm saying? Clock into that job, do what you gotta do, handle your business, but after you get off of work, what are you doing? Are you just laying in bed doing nothing? Are you scrolling on TikTok all hours of the day? Or are you chasing your dreams? Are you pushing towards that goal that you have in mind? Before work, after work, use every single hour that you have to be pushing yourself forward and to be trying to be the best version of yourself, to be chasing after your goals, to be going after and not giving up on yourself. So clock into that job, but clock out, what you doing? What are you choosing? You know what I'm saying? If you're not changing, if you're just staying in the same cycle, then you're choosing that job. You're choosing to stay there. You're choosing to be there. We have to be responsible for our own lives, our own decisions. Ultimately, you guys, if we're not changing, then we are choosing. We have to be responsible. You know what I'm saying? We have to take responsibility. We have to take accountability for what's happening in our life. We can't be like, oh my God, this is happening to me and oh, it sucks and whatever. Like, okay, yes, it does suck, but how are we going to get out of there? How are we going to push ourselves out of there into a better headspace, into a better place in general? Like, how are we going to help ourselves? Nobody's coming to help you. Nobody's coming to save you. Nobody's coming to pull you up. Like, help yourself. And if somebody does help you, okay, cool. We love that. But if nobody's there to help you, help yourself. If nobody's there to pull you up, pull yourself up. You have to take responsibility and accountability for your own life first. You cannot rely on anybody else or outside factors. So that's my whole spiel. Ultimately, I feel like I just dropped some shit, okay? And I'm not only speaking to y'all, I'm also speaking to myself as well, because I did also fall off the horse, and that's why I'm up at 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, yeah, actually I woke up at 5, okay? I journaled, I ate breakfast, I did everything I needed to do, got my mind right before I filmed this, prayed a little bit, all the things. So that is why we're up. And when I tell y'all, it was not easy waking up this morning at 5 a.m. Oh my gosh, I wanted to snooze so bad. I was like, I could just sleep till 7. I could just sleep till 8. But I knew that I wanted to get up. I knew that I have my goals. I knew that I have dreams to chase. Like, I know what I have going on. I know what my vision is. So why am I sleeping? You feel me? Like, just wake up, because ultimately whenever you get up, like, you're up. There, you don't want to get back in bed, you know? So I'm gonna tell y'all exactly how I am changing and not choosing this life for myself anymore. So first and foremost, I'm also vlogging this week as well. My whole changing and not choosing vlog, I'm vlogging that right now actually. I'm gonna be waking up at 5 a.m. every day. It's hard, trust me you guys, but I know that in order for me to be successful, in order for me to be where I need to be, I need more hours in the day, I need more time. So the only way I can get more time is to wake up earlier and to make more time. So 5 a.m. every day. I also challenge you to challenge yourself. So think of some things that you can do and implement this week into your life that will help you push yourself towards your goals. So I challenge you, just think about that a little bit. I'm gonna share mine. You can either use the same ones as me or make your own, or, you know, pick and choose, do what you gotta do. So number 1 for me, wake up at 5 a.m. every morning, no exception. That's it. Wake up, girl. Get out of bed. Number 2 is to minimize social media time. I am not scrolling at all on social media this week. It's gonna be hard, but I'm not scrolling. I'm still gonna post on social media though, so you know, I'm still gonna go in there, find sound, stuff like that. But I'm not doom scrolling. I'm not finding myself scrolling for hours on end or even 30 minutes sitting on the toilet. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. So no scrolling, because that does not help me or push me towards my goals at all. Like, at all. If anything, I feel like shit. I'm like, damn, like I could have done this, but instead I chose to be on my phone for an hour and a half. And I don't even remember the last 5 TikToks that I've seen. Like, so what am I doing? Ultimately, our brains are literally just going. So if we're not remembering these TikToks, if we're not remembering what we're scrolling by, well, it's not doing nothing for us. It's not doing any good for us at all. Okay? So 5 a.m., no social media. 3rd is to eat all 3 meals a day, because I know that my fitness goals are also really important to me. It's not my only goal, but one of my goals is my fitness goals. So eating 3 meals a day, crucial, key. I'm literally just trying to choose better and to be better in my life. And I know that these little things will help me do just that, as well as journal and read my Bible every day and work out. But I kind of work out already, so it's not really something that I'm saying out loud. But my 2 main goals, 5 a.m. and no social media. But yeah, so I challenge you to challenge yourself this week to have a week of choices. A week of choices. Choose better for yourself all week long and just see what you can do. Like, literally just try. Like, try and see what's gonna happen if you choose yourself for a whole entire week. If you choose what you need to do rather than what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Because motivation goes, like I said, be disciplined, stay true to yourself, and to trust yourself. Love yourself enough to do what you say you're gonna do. So, with that being said, challenge yourself. 1 week. 1 week is all I ask, right? At least until the end of the week. You know what I'm saying? Until Saturday, until Sunday. Choose yourself for 3 days, 2 days. Start small. Maybe 1 day of choosing yourself. I feel like that's a good one. 1 day of choosing yourself and see how you feel. And then try it again the next day. And be like, okay, it's not bad. Okay, the next day. Build these habits, build these mindsets, and just build yourself. Anyways, I feel like this is kind of long, but I don't know, I just love talking about this. I'm so glad that I was able to talk to you about this. But I have to get up and go work out before I have school, because that's why I woke up so early. So yeah, make sure to tune in and watch this week's vlog of me waking up at 5 a.m. to see if I actually stay true to myself and to see if I actually am able to stick to it. So 1 day down. We still have all week. So, and today's already Tuesday. So we still have all week to do what we have to do. So make sure to tune into the vlog, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.